I just sat down and I just started playing. Words, melodies, chords, everything just started pouring out of me. And like within half an hour, there was just this beautiful song with lyrics only coming from that workbook lesson. And the next day, the same thing happened. Again, I felt this pull towards the piano, and another workbook lesson was there, and another song was written in only like half an hour. And the next day, the same thing happened, and the next day. Doing in my own mind that I had to do before feeling even comfortable to sing these songs. So I just left them there on the shelf for quite some time, actually. It was only when I was in The Voice of Holland and I was singing like for millions of people every week live on television. And I remember standing there in front of the judge and I just had this thought like, oh my God, I have a whole beautiful album lying home just waiting to be heard. And then that's where I said like, okay, when I'm done here, I'm gonna make an album out of these songs. I know my voice in a whole different way recording this album. And it's also all the support I got from everybody that I was working with. Like, they really guide me through this journey as well, like such mighty companions that I got to know along the way. Started alone and then brought it to the producer and then to the engineer, and like felt like every next person that came in made it even more beautiful. It's these beautiful collaborations with this beautiful team. It was so healing for me as well to make this. Like I feel like every song just took me by the hand and just walked through every dark corner in my mind. Like I had to go through so much shit before I was able to sing these songs in the studio. Like some of the songs I couldn't even sing at first. Like God is the love in which I forgive myself. God doesn't forgive, for he is never condemned. Forgiveness is the great need of this world. It is a world of illusions. I'm trying to record God is the love in which I forgive myself. Trying very, very hard. But I don't know, like just then it just all felt like words to me. Like I'm just singing words, but I don't really believe it. I still feel like, almost feel like I don't want to forgive myself. Like, yeah, it's a little scary to really step into the light, I feel. I also got kind of used to the dark. God is the love, God is the love. I feel like every song had something for me. Every song just lit up a part in my mind that I was unconscious of. It's like the light has come and it just came to shine upon all these dark corners in my mind, and it showed me where I had to look at. Are you willing to accept who you are, or do you still want to stay in the shadows? And that's fine too. You can stay there as long as you want, but it hurts. And there is a different way. There is always a different way. And now I feel like, yeah, the light has come. You can feel it. And yeah, I love that it says the light has come, you know, it's already there. It doesn't say the light will come if you do this. No, the light has come, it's here already, but do you want to accept it? You are light, you are love, and you're loved. There's nothing really you need to do. It's more the acceptance of who you are in truth. The light has come. The light has come.
Muy buenos días a todos. Bienvenidos a este precioso instante santo organizado por un curso de milagros universal en el que todos somos una sola mente. Te invitamos a que estés con toda tu presencia y tu corazón abierto a estas enseñanzas que vamos a recibir. Con nosotros, desde Rotterdam, Holanda, una maravillosa maestra de luz, Neda Boin. Bienvenida. Tu micrófono está abierto, Neda.
Gracias. Hola a todos, buenos días. Gracias. Hoy quiero hacer esta sesión en inglés para la gente que solamente habla inglés. Entonces, tenemos Catalina aquí. Hola, Catalina.
Hola.
Yeah, we're gonna do this in English for our English-speaking people that will maybe be here or view on YouTube later. So yeah, I would love to start with a meditation just to kick it off.
Hacer una meditación.
Just to kick it off and yeah, set our intention and yeah, see what Spirit has in store for us today.
Para empezar y poner nuestras intenciones y ver qué es lo que el Espíritu tiene preparado para nosotros hoy.
So yeah, so see if you can get comfortable.
Te puedes sentar cómodamente.
And if you like, you can close your eyes.
Si quieres, puedes cerrar tus ojos.
And just give a few big sighs.
Puedes dar 2 respiraciones bien profundas.
Como así. It's a liberating sigh.
Una exhalación liberadora.
So it's not a irritating sigh.
No es irritante.
It's it's a sigh to give space to whatever you're feeling or thinking at this moment.
Es una exhalación para darle espacio a esos pensamientos, a esas emociones que tienes en este momento.
So just observe your thoughts, observe your feelings.
Observa tus pensamientos, observa tus sentimientos.
And if anything needs a little bit extra space, you can just give it a big sigh.
Y si algo necesita un espacio extra, puedes hacer otra exhalación.
Maybe your body wants to move along even as well.
De pronto tu cuerpo se quiere mover un poco también.
And it's like and we invite the spirits
Invitamos al Espíritu.
You can picture as if the Spirit is taking your hand.
Nos imaginamos que el Espíritu está tomando tu mano,
Walking us through this session together.
caminando con nosotros a través de esta sesión.
Knowing that we don't need to do anything or know anything.
Sabiendo que no tenemos que saber nada o hacer nada.
We can just step back and let Him lead the way.
Vamos Podemos simplemente hacernos un lado y dejarle a Él guiar el camino.
So see if there is a certain intention that you would like to set for this session, for this time together.
Hay una intención que Él quiera poner en esta sesión juntos.
For some of you, this might be also the beginning of the day.
Para algunos puede ser el comienzo del día.
So we can wake up with the Spirit.
Podemos despertarnos con el Espíritu
And decide together what kind of a day do I want this day to be.
y decidir con el Espíritu qué clase de día quiero tener.
And we remember that when we do remember to step back and let Him lead the way,
Y recordamos que cuando simplemente nos hacemos un lado y lo dejamos guiarnos,
that this is the day that we will have, the day that we set our intention of. That's the day we will receive.
recordamos que ese es el día que vamos a tener, el día con la intención que pusimos de su mano. Ese es el día que vamos a recibir.
And if at any moment during the day we will find ourselves feeling an upset again,
Y si en algún momento del día nos encontramos que nos estamos sintiendo disgustados o tristes nuevamente,
we can just remember our intention and remember to choose again.
vamos a recordar esa intención y recordar que podemos volverla a elegir otra vez.
We can get on board of the school for happy learners.
Vamos a apuntarnos en el colegio de estudiantes felices,
Remembering that a happy learner cannot feel guilty for learning.
recordando que el estudiante feliz no se puede sentir culpable por aprender.
And that the Spirit is always infinitely patiently waiting
Y el Espíritu está infinitamente paciente esperando
to guide us back to love, to truth.
para traer de regreso al amor, a la verdad.
So I would just share some sounds that are coming up for me from this state.
Compartir unos sonidos que vienen a mí desde este estado.
And feel free to join in your own way if you also feel to use your voice.
Ser libre de usarlos a tu propio modo. Si te sientes libre de usar tu voz.
And if you feel to just be silent and dwell into the sounds that the Spirit will give us, then that's fine too.
O si quieres simplemente permanecer en silencio en este estado al que el Espíritu nos está guiando.
Just find what feels good for you.
Lo que sea que se sienta bien para ti.
dirijo hacia la verdad, o me dirijo hacia la verdad, me dirijo hacia la verdad, me dirijo hacia la verdad, o me dirijo hacia la verdad, o me dirijo hacia la verdad, me dirijo hacia la verdad. We join our minds together today
Unimos nuestra mente hoy
for the purpose of truly experiencing who God is.
con el propósito de experimentar realmente lo que Dios es,
Getting an experience of His love, of His unconditional love.
vividos en la experiencia de su amor incondicional,
Getting an experience of who we truly are.
una experiencia de lo que nosotros realmente somos,
Our innocence,
nuestra existencia,
our truth,
nuestra verdad,
to experience the truth of God created me just like Him. I am still as God created me.
el amor en mí tal como Dios me creó.
And we join in the purpose
Unimos en el propósito
to shine a light upon everything that is ready to be seen.
para encender la luz a todo lo que ya está listo para ser visto,
Everything that is ready to be lifted,
todo lo que está listo para ser levantado,
everything that is ready to be handed over to the Spirit.
todo lo que está listo para ser entregado al Espíritu,
Everything that is ready to feel joy,
todo lo que está listo para sentir dicha,
to feel light,
para sentir luz,
to feel loved.
sentir amor.
more big breaths, big sighs.
Tomemos 2 respiraciones más profundas.
Beautiful.
Hermoso.
Thank you. Just put on the gallery view to see all of your beautiful faces.
Estoy poniendo la vista de galería para ver todas esas caras hermosas.
Hi, everyone.
Hola a todos.
Thank you so much for joining.
Gracias a todos por unirse.
Thank you, thank you. You all feel so close to me, such like family, really.
Todos se sienten muy cercanos a mí como familia realmente.
It's so funny for me also that I realized, I know it's all just the body and the physical appearance.
Es muy chistoso para mí cuando me doy cuenta que simplemente es el cuerpo, es una apariencia física.
But after our last session that we did on this platform as well,
Pero desde la última sesión que hicimos en esta plataforma,
I realized how interesting it was for me to sing for people that all look like me.
de lo interesante que era para mí cantar con personas que veía que eran iguales como a mí.
It's all like I'm looking at my sisters and brothers.
Todo lo que veo son mis hermanas y hermanos.
And of course, we are all sisters and brothers.
Y claro que todos somos hermanos y hermanas.
But it was really for one of the first times for me to ever perform for such a big group of people that actually also inform. I felt that looked a lot like me. It was an interesting experience.
Pero fue una experiencia muy interesante para mí porque fue la primera vez que participé frente a un grupo tan grande de personas. Me di cuenta que eran tan iguales a mí.
So yeah, thank you for inviting me in your Spanish community.
Gracias por invitarme a su comunidad hispana.
I feel very much at home.
Me siento en casa.
And yeah, I was thinking on what should be the theme for this day.
Pensaba en cuál sería el tema para este día.
And I kept hearing the theme of trust.
Y lo que oía sobre ese tema era confianza.
And the line of the course that says, trust would settle every problem now.
Y recordé esa línea del curso donde decía que la confianza va a resolver cualquier problema ahora.
And this is such a powerful, powerful line when we fully get it.
Esta es una línea muy poderosa cuando realmente la entendemos.
Trust would settle every problem now.
La confianza resolverá cualquier problema ahora.
Isn't it amazing?
¿No es increíble?
I love how Jesus is so confident in the course.
Me encanta cómo Jesús tiene tanta confianza en el curso.
He never says like, I might have something that some of your problems will be fixed, but I'm not sure if it works for everything.
No dice como, tengo algo que de pronto les puede ayudar a algunos con algunos de sus problemas y de pronto los puede ayudar a resolverlos.
He always uses words like, all of your problems will be solved.
Siempre usa palabras como todos tus problemas se van a resolver.
Or you would never feel this again.
O nunca sentirás esto de nuevo.
He's just, I love his confidence.
Me encanta su confianza.
And it's because he knows what he's talking about.
Y es porque él sabe de lo que está hablando.
And I feel like when I can feel that someone is really knowing and confident about what he says,
Y sé que cuando alguien tiene confianza respecto a lo que dice y conoce lo que dice,
it makes it easier for me as well to accept what is being said.
me hace para mí más fácil entender y aceptar lo que se está diciendo.
But that doesn't mean that in certain moments
Y no significa que sea en estos momentos
where you really feel you're screwed and you really have a big problem,
cuando te sientes derrotado y que tienes este gran problema,
that just reading this sentence, trust would settle every problem now,
que solo cuando lees esta línea del curso, que la confianza va a resolver todos los problemas ahora,
would just instantly make every problem disappear for you.
instantáneamente hace que cualquier problema desaparezca para ti.
And that's because the problem is not outside of us, it's in our own mind.
Y es porque el problema no está fuera de nosotros, sino en nuestra propia mente.
And the only problem there really is the belief in separation.
El único problema es la creencia en la separación.
And as long as we hold on to believing that there is a problem outside of us that needs to be fixed,
Y mientras mantengamos ese pensamiento que hay algo fuera de nosotros que necesita ser arreglado,
this sentence doesn't really satisfy what we think we need when facing a problem.
esta frase no resolverá lo que creemos que necesitamos para resolver el problema.
Right? Because what we always think, no, something in form needs to happen. I have this problem and there needs to be a solution for this.
Porque decimos, no, si hay un problema afuera, si hay algo afuera que necesita una solución.
Can you nod if this is something you recognize as well for you?
¿Esto es cierto? ¿Es algo que reconocen algunos de ustedes?
Yeah, I see some nods. Yeah. Okay, so if we go back to that sentence, trust would settle every problem now.
Si volvemos a esa frase, la confianza resolverá cualquier problema ahora.
What is it that will be solved?
¿Qué será lo que se va a resolver?
What will be solved and restored is your peace of mind.
Lo que se va a resolver y a restaurar es la paz en tu mente.
And that is what the goal is of everything in our life. It's the goal of the Course in Miracles as well.
Y esa es la meta de cualquier cosa en esta vida y es la meta del Curso de Milagros.
It's peace.
Es la paz.
Going from fear to love, going from anxiousness, from fear to peace.
Ir del miedo al amor. Ir del miedo a la paz.
The Course is guiding us from a fearful state of mind where we perceive all of these problems.
El curso nos guía en donde este estado mental de miedo tenemos que resolver esos problemas.
To the state of knowing that all of our problems are already solved, to the state of perfect peace.
Al estado mental de reconocer que todos nuestros problemas ya han sido resueltos. Al estado mental de paz.
And if this is really and truly the goal, so the goal is to obtain and maintain peace.
Y eso es lo que debemos recordar, que la meta es obtener y mantener la paz.
Then all things work together for that purpose.
Que todas las cosas trabajan juntas para ese mismo propósito.
This is the meaning also of the sentence of the Course that says, all things work together for good.
Este es también el significado de la frase del curso que dice, todas las cosas trabajan para el mismo bien.
All things work together for good because all things work together to give you ultimately the remembrance back of your true inheritance, which is joy, which is peace.
Todas las cosas trabajan en conjunto porque su único propósito es devolverte a ese estado mental de plenitud y de paz.
And again here, notice the confidence of Jesus.
Y aquí nuevamente se nota la confianza de Jesús.
I love when a guy is confident.
Me encanta la confianza de ese chico.
He says, all things work together for good.
Él dice, todas las cosas trabajan siempre para mí.
Again, not, yeah, some things work together for good. I'm not sure about everything, but yeah, some work together for good.
Nuevamente, no es que algunas cosas trabajen para bien o en algún momento todo trabaja para un mismo bien.
He's so clear. It's like there's no exceptions.
Es súper claro, no hay excepciones.
But the ego always want to make exceptions, right? Like, no, but this is a different case. This is really bad.
Pero el ego siempre quiere hacer excepciones. El ego siempre te dice, este caso es especial, este caso sí es súper malo.
But here he says, no, all things work together for good.
Pero aquí nos dice, no, todas las cosas trabajan para bien.
All things have the purpose of undoing those blocks to the awareness of love's presence.
Todas las cosas trabajan para remover esas barreras de la conciencia, de la presencia del amor.
And when we can trust that, truly know that, we can have trust in that whatever we're facing is for my own good.
Y cuando recordamos eso, que lo que sea que estemos enfrentando es para mi propio bien.
And that we ourselves really don't know what is best for us.
Y que nosotros realmente no sabemos para qué es.
So we have all of these ideas in our mind, like, okay, I want to have peace, and in order to get peace, I should get this and this and that.
Y tenemos todas estas ideas en nuestra mente, que quiero tener paz, pero para tener paz debo tener esto, esto o lo otro.
For me to have peace, it's much better to be with this person in my life.
Para que yo tenga paz, es mejor que yo esté con esta persona en mi vida.
He shouldn't have left me because it's much better for me if we're together.
No me debió haber dejado porque es mucho mejor para mí si estamos juntos.